All right, don't take my Cajun card away from me when I'm showing you how I'm gonna make this dish. I like reading cookbooks, like actual books. I'm not a big avid reader, but I love cookbooks. And I found this recipe in there from the 1950s and 60s in an old cookbook, and I thought that cannot be true. That cannot be a good thing. So today on You Can't Tell a Fat Man Nut, we're gonna try this recipe and we're gonna see what it tastes like. And I hope it's going to be good, because if you're from Louisiana and you know about a shrimp mold, well, today we're going to make a chicken gumbo mold. What? I know. Let's see how this turns out. Can't tell this fat man nothing. Or maybe you could. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm still in disbelief. So the first thing you're going to need a Campbell's. You know, I love me some Campbell's chicken gumbo soup. I did not even know they made this. I mean, I just, oh. I almost spit it all on. 1 can of chicken gumbo soup from Campbell's. You're also going to need a half of cup of mayo. And I know it's more than a half a cup. I understand that. I'm just a mayo freak. I love mayo. We're going to put that in the bowl. And then you're also going to need a half a cup of bell peppers, chopped up finely. A half a cup of some celery, chopped up finely. And then you're also going to need about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. About a half a lemon, I guess. You also need 2 tablespoons of some pimentos. My gumbo does not have pimentos or lemon juice. 1, 2, and then it doesn't call for this ingredient, but you know, every gumbo for me gotta have a little bit of green onions, and I'm just gonna put some green onions in there. I think it's gonna be good with the mayo personally, but I don't know about this dish. I'm really questioning. Salt and season as you like. I'm gonna put some salt, but I'm really gonna put some Tonys. I love me some Tonys. Me and Tony are tight like that. All right, let's get this mixed around and see how this is looking. This chicken gumbo has some rice and some seasoning, and I'm really not all sure what's in this thing. But let me get this mixed up. There's another step we gotta add to this. Let me get this mixed up and I'll be right back. All right, got that all mixed up. You need some type of mold, just like with the shrimp mold, you get a little decorative mold, but it said for us to put in a loaf. So I got this loaf pan. It says to oil it up. I used mayo, just like you would with the shrimp mold. I used mayo to oil this pan up. And then you need a fourth of a cup of cold water, 1 packet of gelatin, unflavored gelatin. And it says for you to get this mixed up together and stir it around. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Get this all, that's right, gelatin inside here. Just like a shrimp mold. Just like a shrimp mold. All right, so once you've got that, a fourth of a cup done. I've lost my measurement cup. I need a fourth of a cup of boiling water inside here until you get it all dissolved. Let me get my fourth of a cup of boiling water, be right back. Found it. All right, got my little tea kettle with some hot water, boiling water. We're gonna put that inside here, fourth of a cup, and get that all mixed up. Now this is gonna go into that mixture of the chicken gumbo and the mayo and all of the stuff inside there, because this is what's gonna gel it together. Gelled chicken gumbo. I just don't know. You know, let me see what this tastes like. Let me see. We gonna see. Just out of disbelief right now. Pour this in here. We want this nice and mixed well. All right, it kind of looks like a shrimp mold. Look at that. Like, you know, right before you get it all gelled. Let's get this in here, mixed up together good. And then we're gonna pour it into our mold, or into our little loaf right here. And then this is gonna go in the refrigerator and gel for at least 3 hours, okay? I was reading a little bit about this recipe, and they said that a lot of people served it with olives and boiled eggs and asparagus. I think I'm gonna serve mine with some Ritz crackers. I think that will be good, from what I've tasted so far. But so tonight on You Can't Tell a Fat Man Nuttin', we're gonna gel up some chicken gumbo in a mold. All right, we get this chilled up for 3 hours and I'll be right back. Well, it's been 3 hours. So here is my congealed chicken gumbo mold. So now I need to take it out of this and I'm gonna put it on this little cake platter here. I think I'm gonna let it soften in water just a little bit and then flip it over. So let me get that done and I'll be right back. All right, here it is. Just because it sounds gross, it doesn't mean that it has to look gross. It actually looks pretty good. So we're gonna try it right now. Remember, this is a chicken gumbo mold. I'm gonna use a Ritz crackers. They said they served it with boiled eggs and some asparagus and some olives. I don't know about that.
I wanna try.
It's different.
Oh.
It's not bad though. I'm not hating it.
That's not a good sign. Wait, that's mine. Let me get the real.
Come on, get in there.
Ew. It kind of looks a little slimy.
Well, it's been sitting in the heat a little bit. It's not bad though, is it?
Not bad.
I mean, it's different.
No, I don't want
Now you want to try it?
that.
I'll try a bite.
Ew.
I say, at least give it a try.
I give it like a 4 out of 10.
A 4 out of 10. Okay, so I've had several bites, like several. I probably won't make it again. I'm gonna give it like Mackenzie, probably like a 4 out of 5. I mean 4 out of 10. Yeah. Not worth making. But you know what? Hey, you never know unless you try. Can't tell this fat man nothing, but you can tell me one thing. I'm not gonna be making no chicken gumbo mold anymore. Till next time, my friends. See you, bye.